Hey, Christian, last year at the Fieldhouse, you scored 20 points. It kind of got overshadowed because of the big fight. What do you think of doing it again this year? And what about doing it against K-State?
Yeah, it always feels good to beat K-State. But this one's a little different this year. We're trying to get things turned around. And get on the right track. So it feels good just to get a win. We got to start a team like that. We got to beat them. We got to put our foot down earlier. But like I said, it feels good to get back on in the win column. And we got to build from that.
Hey, CB, it looked like a lot of guys tonight trying to focus on the right things, encouraging each other, playing hard, attacking the glass, energy, all those things that coach has been talking about. Was that a focus tonight? Just really worry about those things and let everything else kind of fall in place?
Yeah, absolutely. At this point, we got no choice. We got to buy in. We got to listen to coach. And he's just telling us to play hard. Play free. We all want to win, and we all want to be on the right track. So I think, like you said, we got the right mindset. We got a lot of guys starting to buy in, and we can see it in practice. We just want to see it translate into games, and get on a roll going into the tournament.
Hey, how do you think Dave has progressed as a passer out of the post this year?
We've been working on it a lot. Dave, he found me some great passes today. It has been in practice. But, we're trying to help him out, talk to him, find the open spots. We haven't been doing a good job moving without the ball, when we throw it to him. And Dave's doing a really good job right now scoring with his back to the basket. So the next step from there is when guys collapse on him, we got to be able to kick it out and hit the shot. So, like I said, we've been working on it a lot, and Dave's been doing a great job.
What's going to be the key for this team to shoot the ball better consistently from the outside?
Just let it go. I think for myself especially, we got good shooters. We got guys that are definitely capable. Ochai's capable. I'm capable. We got Jalen's capable. We got a lot of guys that are capable. We just got to let them go. Sometimes they're not going to fall. We got to make up for that on the defensive end and, other places in the game. But you just got to let it go, and have confidence in each other, build each other up. But like I said, it's our job to hit the shots, and we're going to start doing that.
Hey, Christian, what'd you see?
Oh, go ahead.
What'd you see on that pass that you threw over your head a little bit to Dave? It seemed like you maybe were trying to throw it up, but you kind of threw it in between. And did you know he was there the whole time?
Nah, yeah, I knew he was there, but that's the left-handed hook pass. It's something that coach has been getting on me since I got here in the summer. I like to throw it, and it's not always a great pass. But it was great today because it worked. So it's, obviously it's not something that coach wants me doing. The whole left-handed one-hand deal. But today it worked. But that's not something that you'll see, and I won't make a habit of doing it.
I also wanted to ask you about the early dunk you got. Pulled that thing all the way back, threw it down. I mean, it just felt good to get one going, I'm sure, right? Do you think that helped you tonight?
Yeah, it felt good to, get an easy basket for my first one. I missed a couple looks early, and to be honest, I missed a lot of looks tonight that I should have hit. But like you said, it was a good thing to start off with that and to get that going early. It feels good against them too.
Big picture, where is this team right now?
We're just working hard, trying to get back to where we were. A couple months ago, we talked about, a month ago, we were for sure top 5 team in the country. We're trying to get back to what we know we are and what we know we can be. We're trying to play for what's across our chest. Get our pride back, show that we're competing. But we're in a good spot with our attitudes, and I think we're definitely progressing and going the right direction.
Hey, Christian, what stood out to you about Tristan's performance tonight, specifically on the defensive end?
I think his energy was great tonight. I think that's something, we talk about a lot is Tristan's energy, and I think his energy was great. He got a block shot, at the end of the shot clock, I think, which sparked him, early, but he was great. Another thing we've been seeing in practice, Tristan, he really cares. You're starting to see it more and more as of late. And you saw it tonight, it just translated into the game. He played really hard, like you said, especially defensively. And he's somebody we really need, to get deflections, get their hands on balls. And he's really good at getting downhill. So Tristan's somebody we really need. But I think what he did tonight, he'll definitely build on that.
Hey, Christian. Defensively, what was the biggest change from the Tennessee game to tonight's game?
I think just our intensity and our focus. We had a couple practices where we were just working on being turned up, flying around, helping each other. We've been kind of leaving each other on an island. But like I said, I think the biggest difference was just us flying around and paying attention to scouting report, not letting guys get off shots that we know they want to shoot. And we weren't perfect. Obviously, we're not gonna be perfect yet. But like I said, we're building and we're trying to get there.
All right, thank you, Christian. Thanks, CB.
I thought, yeah, I should have had a better percentage than that. It's pretty bad.
All right, we have David McCormack.
Dave, what did you think of the KU offense tonight?
I think we did a better job of listening to coach and executing his game plan for us as far as swinging the ball some, trying to play inside out, trying to do the things he asked. Of course, there was hiccups along the way, but I think for the most part we did a fairly good job.
David, it doesn't always result in assists when guys miss shots, but you had a few really good passes out of the post. How has that part of your game come along, and is that something you're emphasizing right now?
Definitely making that an emphasis as far as being able to pass out of the post. Not only does it encourage my teammates to shoot and give them open looks, but also makes my job easier because, when I pass out the post, they hit shots, makes the defense spread out more, and I get more space to work in the paint.
Dave, how good did that start feel? 9-0, 13-4, just to get out and go early tonight.
Felt really good. Our team sometimes struggle starting off the game pretty strong. So for us to start off that way is really crucial for us, and I think we can definitely continue to do that in future games.
Do you know what contributed to it most? I mean, was it just better energy, or can you pinpoint that?
I would say it was better energy, being back at home, just playing. Of course, it was a game that meant something to all Kansas fans and to ourselves. So I think that's really all that contributed to our energy.
Hey, David, big picture, where is this team right now?
In a growing process, through this entire season, we've continued to grow, to build, to gel. And right now, February is the month that we really capitalize on the growing and do what coach asks as far as competing and having the right mentality.
David, did the team bring a sense of urgency into the game tonight, or did you want to back off of that kind of level of try to be more calm about it?
I think we have to respect all of our opponents and have a sense of urgency because anything can happen in this league, honestly. So that's, I think, why we also got off to the start that we had. So having a sense of urgency is just respecting your opponents, and that's what we did.
Hey, Christian said he wasn't going to make a habit of that over-the-head left-handed pass to you, but you must have enjoyed it tonight, huh? Did you know it was coming?
I'll be honest with you, I really didn't. I really didn't. I just kind of saw the ball last second, and that's why I just kind of jumped forward and quick shot. But, I mean, it was a good play. I'm glad that it's not going to be a habit. That way I can know not to look for it.
David, what does this win mean for the team?
It's definitely encourager. It's a positivity booster. It gets us into a flow of our game, gets people the touches that they need, to feel they need to get back into their groove. So I think it's just kind of a game to get our feet wet, getting back in the flow of how we know how to do things, how to execute.
All right, thank you, David.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dave.
No problem.
All right, go ahead, everybody.
Bill, you guys only had 6 turnovers. You scored. It seemed better tonight. What do you think of the offense?
I thought we got good shots. I didn't think we shot it very well, 9 of 29, but I thought we took some quick ones. But I thought we moved the ball pretty well. The most disappointing thing with me was, what do we get? 3 steals in a row to start the second half, and we have numbers and don't get one shot. I mean, CB takes a 3. I mean, we didn't attack the rim. We didn't just turn it right back over to them. And those are the easy opportunities that you got to convert. But I thought we were better. I thought defensively we tried hard for the most part. I thought we rebounded the ball okay. Bench played pretty solid. So yeah, it was much better. And we still didn't make shots, but it was certainly much better.
Did you see the joy and just playing for each other that you talked about?
I thought we did early, Matt. First start the game, I thought we were pretty turned up. We're a little bit too emotional. I think guys get hung up sometimes whenever individually things don't go well or they get sub for, and it deflates them, which is a real sign of immaturity or softness. And I think that's still occurring too much. But I do believe that it was better. It was better. But best way to get turned up and have some fun is throw some lobs and catch lobs and dunk in transition and do some things like that. And, we're just not creating near enough those opportunities. Although, we got a couple of nice ones tonight, but not like we should.
Christian said the one that he threw left-handed over his head was one you've been on him about a lot. He said he wasn't going to make it a habit. To Dave?
No. That's one of those things that no, yes, and then don't ever do it again type. I can't remember. I don't think David finished with the dunk, but it was a great pass, terrific. But I have been on him about driving left all the time and not really being aggressive or going anywhere. But that was a really good play he made.
Hey, going back over the last 8 games, David McCormack has been, one of your most productive guys. What do you think it's been about that stretch that, he's really improved and showed more for you guys?
I don't think it's really anything, Scott, in particular. I said all along I thought he would be our leading scorer. I just think that he's playing to his talent level better. So I don't think it's anything that the light has come on or he's a different player. I just think he's playing like we anticipated him playing offensively.
Is he improving in just like his decision making on kind of like when to attack his man, maybe when to keep the ball moving?
I think so. I thought tonight in the first half he took a couple of bad ones. But for the most part, if we played through him, and we also missed him several times. Well, I shouldn't say several, but a few. We missed him a few times tonight, which I think could have led to 2 or 4 more points. But I do think, he's feeling the defense, and if help comes, he's become a very willing passer. He really always has been that. But I think he's become a better passer, and I also believe that he's attacking a guy one-on-one much better and playing through him and over him as opposed to playing around him.
Do you like Tristan's minutes tonight in Aruna?
Yeah, I actually thought without watching the tape, I think Tristan would probably grade out about as high as anybody. You could say, I thought Ochai was really solid tonight, and you could say Christian shot the ball well, but I would think there were some things that those guys did that was really good, but we can certainly tighten up. I thought Tristan had I can't think of anything negative that he did. Missed a couple of shots. His threes were right on target, and they weren't early in the clock. They were off of rhythm, and certainly after we give him somebody else, maybe get an inside touch first. So he made a great penetrating pitch to Marcus, and he just missed it. But I thought that he was pretty good, and I thought he looked pretty athletic as well.
How valuable to get Marcus just 24 minutes, give him a little rest? I mean, that part of it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know that I had a game plan, but it was a situation where Mark has a type of body, having been coaching for 4 years, that late in the season it can really wear down. And so this was a game in which he obviously could have played more, but probably best that we get him a day off tomorrow, and he should be totally fresh by Thursday. And we're going to need him to really play a lot of minutes on Saturday and Monday. So I'm fine with, and he's not a stats guy. He could care less if he gets 2 or 12. It makes no difference. So all he cares about is us winning. And this was a time, I think it'll help us win in the future by him playing less today.
Hey, Coach, how do you think the team's transition defense and offense was tonight?
I thought offensively was poor. very poor. We had numbers to, like I said, to start the second half, 3 consecutive possessions and come away with nothing. But defensively, I didn't see any real issues that I thought were glaring at all. David got beat running down the floor in the first half when I'd have to watch the tape, but I don't think he hustled like he should getting back, and that was just a one-on-one effort. But for the most part, I actually thought we did pretty good in transition defense.
Anything else for Coach?
How are you leaving the field house tonight? Feeling?
Giddy, Gary. I'm leaving. So excited. I actually am leaving. I'm leaving happier. I thought we did some good things, and I don't think the good things that we did really translated to points all the time. But I thought we guarded pretty hard. How many times did K-State score with under 5 seconds left on the shot clock again? Those are things that we've harped on, that, good teams are able to get stops in those situations, and we did better, but we didn't do it consistently. So a lot of things that we can still harp on, that we'll continue to harp on, but I'm believing that we got better tonight.
Did you think that with the students back, it might have been the loudest during this COVID stretch of games?
You know what? Maybe. I didn't know about attendance. Sean's in here now and Dan, but were we at capacity? So we were at capacity. So it's hard for me to tell if we're at capacity or not, because it seems like there's some bare areas, but I'm sure that's because the student section is more full, which forces you to have bare areas. But I thought the students were. I actually felt like there was a crowd. I felt like the students were back. But I'll be honest with you, if we were playing West Virginia and the place was going nuts like it has before, or playing today, I don't really hear much. I hear it before the game starts, and I hear it when it's over, or start the second half, but I really don't hear the noise much.
Coach, you guys only held Nigel Pack to 10 points tonight. How much of an emphasis did you place on slowing him down?
We did. We tried to be there on the catch. CB missed him one time the first half. It cost us 3. We missed him one time the second half. We missed him twice the second half, and he missed one and made one. But he's a really good shooter. But I thought we did a good job on him and McGurl both for the most part. Even though they both got double figures, I thought we guarded them both pretty well.
Everybody good? All right, thanks, Coach.
Okay, guys. Thanks.